Some amazing concepts today. Compound interest. Compound interest. We are in compound interest session number 6. 5 sessions. They must be uploaded in our Anil Nair classes or Anil Nair Max YouTube channel. Kindly watch the first 5 videos to learn the fundamentals of compound interest. In case if you are watching this video for the first time, please stop it here. Go back and watch the previous videos. Otherwise, few of the concepts might be relatively tough for you to understand. Compound interest session number 6. Key points. Total 4 key points I will discuss in today's class. Key points. Now, key point number 1. First write down this point, then I will discuss. CI for 3 years minus CI for 1 year divided by CI for 1 year is given by the concept A into A plus P divided by P square. Extremely important concept. Difference between compound interest for 3 years and compound interest for the first year divided by compound interest for the first year in terms of amount and principal. A is nothing but the amount. A is nothing but the amount. P is nothing but the principal. In terms of amount and principal is given by the logic amount into amount plus principal divided by principal square. Extremely important question. Now, how you got these concept? Proof. You know that I will discuss everything, proof behind the concept, then probably execution will become easy. Now, for example, if R percentage is 10%, 10% is nothing but 1 by 10 in fraction. Already we discussed denominator is nothing but the initial value. Denominator is always the initial value. Numerator is always the change, which is nothing but interest. Numerator is nothing but interest, and final value is given by initial value plus change if it is growing, or initial value minus change if it is depreciating. Initial value is called, in terms of simple interest and compound interest problems, in terms of simple interest and compound interest problems, initial value is called the principal. Initial value is called the principal, and the change is called the interest. Change is called the interest, and final value is nothing but the amount. Final value is nothing but the amount. Therefore, amount is nothing but principal plus compound interest. Final value is nothing but initial value plus change. Listen carefully to this proof, then we will solve 3 questions to understand this concept. Then we will move into key point number 2. Watch the entire video. At the end of the video, you will learn a lot of concepts. Now see here. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. R percentage. R percentage, if it is 1 by 10, this I am calling it as principal. This I am calling it as principal. This I am calling it as interest. And amount is nothing but principal plus compound interest. Principal plus compound interest. In this case, it is nothing but 11 if the principal is 10 and interest is nothing but 1. Interest is nothing but 1. Now, see here. Listen carefully. Can I say that amount is nothing but P into 1 plus R percentage. P into 1 plus R percentage. Amount by P is nothing but 1 plus R percentage. What is this 1 plus R percentage? This is nothing but the multiplication factor. This is nothing but the multiplication factor. I hope it is clear. Suppose if the principal is 100, amount after first year is 110, amount after second year is 121, amount after third year is 133.1 if R is 10%. Can I say this is nothing but into 1.1? 100 into 1.1. 1.1 is nothing but 1 plus 10%. Are you all with me? 110 is becoming 121. It is again nothing but 1.1. This is nothing but 1 plus 10%. Again it is nothing but into 1.1, which is nothing but 1 plus 10 percentage. These 1 plus 10 percentage is common in all consecutive values. That's the reason we say principal A1, A2, A3, A4 all are in geometric progression. These 1 plus R percentage is nothing but the multiplication factor. I hope it is clear. Now listen carefully, sir. Now in the next slide, by using this concept, I will prove something. Now, see here, amount is nothing but P into 1 plus R percentage power N. N is the number of times the compounding is done. N is the number of times compounding is done. Amount is nothing but principal plus compound interest. So, step number 1. Step number 1. Compound interest for 3 years. Compound interest for 3 years. Compounding is done thrice. 1 plus R percentage power 3 minus P. I hope it is clear. Similarly, compound interest for the first year. In case of first year, simple interest and compound interest will remain same. In case of first year, simple interest and compound interest remain same. So, in the case of first year, it is P into 1 plus R percentage power 1 minus P. So, if I do CI for 3 years, CI for 3 years minus CI for 1 year, this is nothing but P common 1 plus R percentage power 3 minus 1 minus of 1 plus R percentage plus 1. I hope it is clear. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel. A by P is nothing but 1 plus R percentage. A by P is nothing but 1 plus R percentage divided by CI for 1 year. CI for 1 year is nothing but P into 1 plus R percentage power 1 minus 1. PP cancel. PP cancel. So what is that we are left with? We are left with this value and this value. So 1 plus R percentage is nothing but A by P. A by P whole cube minus of A by P divided by A by P minus 1. These is nothing but A by P into A by P whole square minus 1 divided by A by P minus 1. A square 1 can be written as 1 square. A square minus B square is A minus B into A plus B. A by P minus 1, A by P plus 1. So, these is nothing but A into A plus P divided by P square. I hope the proof is easily clear to you. CI for 3 years minus CI for 1 year divided by CI for 1 year is given by the value A into A plus P divided by P square. I hope the idea it is very clear. Now, how this concept is used to solve some tough questions which came in previous year examination question. Morning I got a doubt, so when I was solving it, I realized that there is a better way to solve this kind of questions. I will take a question which came in one of the competitive examination. I hope the proof is clear. Let us write the concept here. CI for 3 years. CI for 3 years minus CI for 1 year divided by CI for 1 year. It is given by the concept A into A plus P divided by P square. A into A plus P divided by P square. Question is like this. Compound interest for 3 years. It is nothing but 721. Simple interest for 3 years. Simple interest for 3 years. It is nothing but 675. 675. Find the rate of interest. Find the rate of interest. Let us solve this question by using this beautiful concept. Compound interest for 3 years 721. Simple interest for 3 years 675. Find the rate of interest. Now, just now we discussed in SI, interest remains same every year. 3 years 675. 1 year it is nothing but 225. 675 by 3. Simple interest for the first year and compound interest for the first year both are same. In case of first year, SI and CI both are same. SI and CI both are same. So this equation will become CI for 3 minus CI for the first year divided by CI for the first year. It is nothing but A into A plus P divided by P square. CI for the first year and SI for the first year both are same. So it is 225. CI for 3 years is 721. CI for the first year and SI for the first year both are same. 721 minus 225 divided by 225 equivalent to A into A plus P divided by P square. This is nothing but 496 divided by 225. This is nothing but 15 square. Denominator is in square. So A into A plus 15 is nothing but A into A plus B by P square. A into A plus P by P square. I hope till here it is clear. P is anyway 15 we got. P is anyway 15 we got. Now next one, amount is anyway greater than P. Amount will always be greater than P. Now see here, listen carefully. Amount is greater than P. Don't solve the equation. Let's go by logical approach. Now see here, amount is greater than P. Let me take 16. 16 into 16 plus 15, 31 divided by 225. 16 into 31 is 496 divided by 225. Directly we got amount is nothing but 16. 15 rupees I took from my friend and I gave 16 rupees. How much extra I gave? 1 by 15. 1 by 15 is nothing but 6 2 by 3 percentage. 6 2 by 3 percentage. Very easy approach. If you know the logic, you can solve this problem very easily. Again I am repeating, simple interest for 3 years is 675. In case of SI, interest per year remains the same. For 3 years 675, for 1 year it is 225. SI for first year is 225, it is equivalent to compound interest for first year. 721 minus 225 divided by 225. It is 496 by 225. Denominator should be in a square form. 225 is square. P is 15. So A into A plus 15 by 15 square. So if you see here, suppose if I take amount is greater than principal, I took the next integer, amount is 16. 16 into 31 divided by 225. 16 into 31. 16 into 31 is nothing but 496. Amount 16, principal 15. It is nothing but 1 by 15. 6 2 by 3 percentage. I have seen some textbook where a half page solution is there. That is not required if you know this concept. CI for 3 minus CI for 1 divided by CI for 1 year is amount into amount plus principal divided by P square. I hope the idea it is clear. Question number 2 based on this. Question number 2. CI for 3 years. CI for 3 years is 1270. SI for 3 years is SI for 3 years is 1080. Find R percentage. Find R percentage. Let us go step by step. Solution. CI for 3 minus CI for 1 divided by CI for 1. It is nothing but A into A plus P divided by P square. For 3 years it is 1080. That means each year interest is nothing but 360. These nothing but 360. In case of first year, SI and CI remains the same. These nothing but 1270 minus 360 equivalent to A into A plus P divided by P square. These nothing but 910 divided by 360 equivalent to amount into amount plus principal divided by P square. 0 cancel. 36 is nothing but 6 square. So A into A plus 6 is nothing but 91 by 13. 91 by 36, which is 36. So amount is greater than principal. Let us take the next integer. If it is not satisfying, I will go to the next value. Amount is 7. 7 into 13 divided by 36. 91 divided by 36. So answer is principal is 6. Amount is 7. So extra is nothing but 1 by 6, which is 16.66 percentage, which is 16.66 percentage. I hope the idea is very clear to you. I hope the idea it is very clear to you. For you, a take home problem, you can solve this problem right as a take home, Now see here, CI for 3 years. Practice it. I will also tell you the answer. CI for 3 years is 62505. And SI for 3 years is 54,000. Find R percentage. Try to solve it. You should get answer. R percentage equivalent to 15%. This is the answer. Right, pause this video in case if you are solving. In case if you want me to solve, write CI for 3 minus CI for 1 divided by CI for 1. It is nothing but 62,505. For 3 years it is 54,000. For 1 year it is nothing but 18,000. Minus 18,000 divided by, it is nothing but 18,000. So these nothing but 44,505 divided by 18,000 equivalent to A into A plus P divided by P square. So let us do in terms of 5 times. 5 8s are 40. Again 5 9s are 45. It is 01. 5. It is nothing but 5 36 are 180. It is 3600. These nothing but 60 square. Are you with me? A into A plus 60. It is nothing but 8901 divided by 3600. So if I take, for example, if I take A value 61 into 61 plus 60, 121. Check it out if it is giving you the answer. If it is, check it out, I should get unit digit 1. Right, that means if it is 1, this should be odd into odd. If A is even, I will get even into even. A cannot be 62, 64. It is ending with 1. A cannot take unit digit 5. 62 out, 64 out, 65 out, 66 out, 68 out. Next value is, if I take 63, I will get 63 into 63 plus 60, 123. I need to get unit digit 1. 63 not possible. 67, I will get unit digit as, if I take 67 into 127, unit digit 9. That means the value, if I take 16.9, this will be 16.9 into 129. If you calculate it, you will get 128901. It is probably easily you can do it. 69 it is close to 70. 129 it is close to 130. 130 into 70 is 9100. 8900 is close to 9100. So what is the value that you got? Principal is nothing but 60. Amount is nothing but 69. Extra is 9 out of 60. 3 3s are, 3 20s are. It is nothing but 15%. I hope the idea is clear. This kind of problems don't fear, and you don't need to fear about any of the aptitude topics as long as, right, you keep watching my videos. I hope this idea is extremely clear to you. Next one, please write down, sir. Next, let us solve our questions. How to use answer options also, we will see it. At what time will principal is 1200, it will amount to 1323 at a rate of 5% per annum. 5% per annum. First of all, what is the difference? Compound interest is nothing but, how much is extra? 123 it is there. What is 10 percentage of 1200? 10 percentage of 1200 is, it is 120. That means I require close to 10 percentage. 10 percentage means 5 percentage. If I do 2 times or 2 years, what it will be answer? 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100, which is nothing but 10.25 percentage. 10.25 percentage, which is 10 percentage plus 0.25 percentage of 1200, which is nothing but 120. 25 percentage is nothing but 1 by 4. 1 by 4 it is nothing but 30. 0.25 it is nothing but 3. 123. So answer is nothing but 2 years. You don't need to do all these. Just by looking at a question, you will get the answer. 1200 is becoming 1323. There is an extra increase of 123. 123 is just more than 10 percentage of 1200. 10 percentage I will get if I do 5 percentage 2 times. 5 percentage 2 times is 10.25 percentage. So answer is 2 years. I hope the first problem it is clear. Second problem, same idea. Principal is nothing but 1000. Principal is nothing but 1000. Amount is nothing but 1331. Amount is nothing but 1331. Extra it is nothing but 331. Extra it is nothing but 331. What is 30 percentage of 1000? 30 percentage of 1000 is 300. Answer should be just greater than 30 percentage. While the interest is compounded half yearly, if it is 10 percentage per annum, 10 percentage per annum, half yearly it is 10 percentage half yearly, 10 percentage half yearly. 10 percentage half yearly, I required 30 percentage. That means it should be done 3 times. It should be done 3 times, because 10 if I do 2 times, I will get 21 percentage. 21 with 10 is 33.1 percentage. Half yearly I need to do. How many times I need to do? In 1 year I will do. After 6 months once, next 6 months once. Half yearly it is another 6 months. So totally 10 percentage needs to be done 3 times. Just by looking at a question, 1000 becomes 1331. Extra is 331. 30 percentage of 1000 is nothing but 300. Answer should be just greater than 30 percentage. So 20 percentage per annum. Half yearly it is 10 percentage. 1.5 year means it will be done 3 times. 10 percentage 3 times is just greater than 30 percentage. Just by looking at the question itself, you can say this answer. Now see here. Principal is given as 30,000. CI is given as 4357. 4357. 4357 is nothing but, if you see here, if you see what is the rate, it is given as 7 percentage. If I go by the options, if it is 2 years, if it is 2 years, assume it is SI. 14 percentage of 30,000 is nothing but 4,200. 4347 is just greater than 4,200. For if I do it 2 times in compound interest, it is nothing but, anyway you can say directly 2, because 43 CI means SI plus interest on interest. 7 plus 7 plus 7 into 7 by 100. These is nothing but 14.49 percentage. 14.49 percentage of 30,000 is nothing but 4347. So answer is nothing but 2 years. You don't need to do 3, 4 and 5. 30,000, 7 percentage per annum. 2 years it is. SI only it is giving you 4,200. This value is just greater than 4,200. Answer will be definitely it is 2. I hope it is clear. Now next one, the least number of complete years. I want the time period. I want the time period in which a sum of money at 20 percentage compound interest, R is nothing but 20 percentage, which is nothing but 1 by 5. 1 by 5. That means after first year, 5 rupees becomes 6 rupees because there is an increase of 1 rupee. After second year, first year it is 5 is becoming 6. Second year also 5 will become 6. So second year 25 will become 36. This is nothing but the principal. This is nothing but the amount. Because initial value is nothing but the principal. Change is nothing but the interest. Amount is nothing but principal plus interest. Amount is nothing but principal plus interest. Now see here. Now amount will be least number of years in which it will be more than double. Amount will be more than double. 36 is not more than 2 into 25. 2 years it is incorrect. If it is 3 years, 5 becomes 6. Again 5 becomes 6. Again 5 becomes 6. 125 became 216. Is 216 greater than 2 into 125? No, it is not right. 4 years. First year it is 5 becoming 6. 5 becoming 6. 5 becoming 6. 5 becoming 6. 25, 25. 625 is becoming 36 whole square is 1296. 1296. 1296. Is 1296 just greater than 2 into 625? 2 into 625 is 1250. 1296 is greater than 1250. Yes, in 4 years it is just greater than double. But it is becoming a lot of calculations. It is becoming. See here. 3 years I did, 4 years. Here anyway again 36 whole square you have to be good in simplification to know the answer. Is there a shortcut for it? Yes, there is a shortcut for it, which I will discuss after some time, after I discuss the traditional method. I hope this logic is clear. Answer is 4 years. Next one. Same logic we will use it here. 40% compound interest. 40% is nothing but 2 by 5. It is least number of complete years in which it is more than double. So it is 4, 5, 6, 8. Let me start from the first year. First year it is nothing but 5 is becoming to increase 7. Second year 5 is becoming 7 and 5 is becoming 7. 25 is becoming 49. Third year it is nothing but 5 is becoming 7, 5 is becoming 7, 5 is becoming 7. 125 is becoming 343. 343 is greater than 2 into 125. Question is triple beta. So if it is 4 years, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 is becoming 7, 5 is becoming 7, 5 is becoming 7, 5 is becoming 7. 625 is becoming 2401. 2401. It will be just greater than triple. 2401 is greater than 3 into 625. So answer is 4 years. But this process is again cumbersome. Here we need to know 25 square. Here we need to know 49 square. So you might have understood from the last two problems, the process is becoming difficult. You can do it, but it is taking more time to solve. It is taking more time to solve. Suppose if it is 16%, which is 16 by 100, these 4 by 25. 4 by 25. See the options. It is 8654. That means you want me to do 25, 29, 25, 29, 25, 29. See the calculations involved. Here it is 25 by 4. Here it is 29 power 4. Definitely this method is not the right method. This method is a very, very time consuming method. This method is a very time consuming method. Now, is there any shortcut for it? Yes, there is a shortcut for it. Now, we will discuss that shortcut. I hope this traditional method drawback is clear to you. Now, please write down these key points. Please write down these key points. In case of compound interest, first point, if amount is double the principal, right? Use the concept R into T equivalent to 72. R into T is equivalent to 72. There are two cases. Case number 1, R is less than 7%. Case number 2, R is greater than or equivalent to 7%. R is less than 7%, R is greater than or equivalent to 7%. Example, if R is 8, if R is 8, 8 into T is nothing but 72. Time period is nothing but 9 years. Is R value greater than or 7? Yes. So answer will be, time period will be just greater than 9 years. Time period is just greater than 9 years. Time period is just greater than 9 years. If R value is 6, if R is 6, 6 into T is 72. Time period is nothing but 12, right? It is nothing but, is 6 less than 7? Yes. So answer is, time period is just less than 12 years. Time period is just less than 12 years. Sometimes the approximate values will be given. There you should be extremely careful. There are two cases. There are two cases. R is less than 7%, R is greater than or equivalent to 7%. If the rate given is greater than 7%, you got the answer 9 years. Answer will be just greater than 9 years. After 9th year, some decimal value will be the answer. Suppose if R is given as 6, answer will be 6 into T is 72. It is 12. So it is less than 7. Answer will be just less than 12 years. Please make a note of it. It is for amount is double the principal. It is for amount is double the principal. Suppose if it is, we already discussed, it is P, it is A1, it is A2, it is A3. All these are in geometric progression. So if it is becoming a 2P, so next if it is becoming 4P, this has to get doubled. Are you all with me? Because time period, right? If this is becoming in X years, same in X years, it will get doubled. Multiplication factor remains the same. Next concept, please write down. Amount is nothing but 4P. R into T is nothing but 144. R into T is nothing but 144. In RBI grade B exam, this is given. Amount is 3 times the principal. R into T is nothing but 114. R into T is nothing but 114. Please make a note of it. Please make a note of these. Principle of 72, 114 and 144. Extremely important principles of 72, 114 and 1. Principles of 72, 114, 144. Where all these concepts are used? Right, these concepts are used. This is used when the amount is 4 times the principal. This is used when amount is 3 times the principal. This is used when the amount is 2 times the principal. In amount 2 times the principal, there are 2 cases. R is less than 7% and R is greater than or equivalent to 7%. In these 2 cases, there is no restriction on R. There is no cases on R. R can be any value. R can be any value. Sir, how you got these values? 72, 114, 144. Suppose if it is, amount is 8 times the principal. 8 times. Amount is becoming a double. It is 72. Again double, 144. So R into T will become 288. From there you can derive by using that GP series. I hope the concept is clear. Sir, how you got these proof? Please write down the proof. Amount is nothing but P into 1 plus R percentage power N. So 2P equivalent to P into 1 plus R percentage power N. 2 PP cancel. Apply logarithm and apply anti-logarithm. Apply logarithm and apply anti-logarithm. If I apply logarithm and anti-logarithm, you will get the relationship between N and R. So you will get R into N is, it is approximately 72, but we will make it 72 and we will restrict it to R is less than 7% one case, R is greater than or equivalent to 7%, another case. I will do some examples to make you understand this concept clearly. R into N is 72. Let me go back to every problem. These are first three problems by using answer option. This calculation is not required. 20%. R value is given as 20%, which is greater than 7%. R into T, it is nothing but 72. T is nothing but 72 by 20, which is 3.6. Answer is just greater than 3.6 years. What is the integer just greater than 3.6 years? 4 years. That is what we got the answer. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one. Least number of complete years in which a sum of money will be more than triple. Amount is 3 times the principal. R into T, it is nothing but 114. R into T is nothing but 114. So it is nothing but 114 by, I hope it is clear, 114 by 14. So how much we are getting answer? These is nothing but 257s are and it is 2s are. So it is nothing but will be more than triple. Will be more than triple. It is nothing but it is greater than 2.8. That means it is greater than 3 years. For exactly 3 times it is 3. It is more than triple. So it is greater than 3 years. Answer is 4 years. I hope it is clear. It is greater than 2.8. That means in the third year, amount will be equivalent to 3 times the principal. In the third year, it will be amount is 3 times the principal. But the question is more than triple. So greater than 3. The least possible value, it is nothing but 4. Next one. R is nothing but 16. R percentage is 16%, greater than 7%. So R into T is nothing but 72. T is nothing but 72 by 16, which is nothing but 4 point something. 16 4s are 64, 4.5, right? So it is greater than 7%. Answer is just greater than 4.5 years. Which year is just greater than 4.5 years? 5 years will be the answer. Directly you will get the answer. In how many years will the amount be doubled? If the amount is double, R into T is nothing but 72. So T is nothing but 72 by 9, which is nothing but 8. These 9% is greater than 7%. Greater than 7%. Answer is just greater than 8 years. Answer is just greater than 8 years. So answer is 8.843. 8.843. I hope it is clear. 8.843. Just greater than 8 years. Next one. In how many years will the amount of 15,000 will be doubled? R percentage is 4%, which is less than 7%. R into T is 72. Time period is nothing but 72 by 4, which is 18 years, which is less than 7%. Answer is just less than 18 years. Answer is just less than 18 years. So answer is 17.67. I hope the idea is clear. R into T equivalent to 72. R less than 7%, one case. R greater than or equivalent to 7%, another case. Next one. 250 is invested today. It will become 750. 250 is becoming 750. That means amount is becoming 3 times the principal. If amount is becoming 3 times the principal, R into T is 114. So time period will become 114 by 19, which is nothing, 19 years. R we want. R is nothing but 6%. Time period is given. So R value is 114 by 19, which is 6. Next one. 500 is invested today and it becomes 2000. That means amount is becoming 4 times the principal. If it is becoming 4 times the principal, R into T is nothing but 144. 144. So these nothing but T is 144 by 9, which is nothing but 16 years. I hope these concepts are very, very clear to you. These concepts are very, very clear to you. What are the concepts that we discussed in today's special class? We discussed, what are the concepts that we discussed? Ci for 3 minus Ci for 1 divided by Ci for 1. It is given by amount into amount plus principal divided by P square. This concept, I hope it is clear. R into T equivalent to 72. Two cases, R less than 7 percentage and R percentage greater than or equivalent to 7 percentage. This is when amount is double the principal. R into T equivalent to 114. This is the case where amount is 3 times the principal. All these cases are in compound interest. R into T equivalent to 144. This is the case where amount is 4 times the principal. I hope you enjoyed these 4 unique concepts.